Welcome back to Hollywood Legends. Today we're exploring the realm of the mind, where reality blurs into illusion and the macabre dances with the mundane. We're talking about psychological thrillers, a genre that takes us on a roller coaster ride of suspense, excitement, and anticipation. These films engage us, not just with their complex plots, but also with their deep exploration of characters' psyches. So, buckle up and prepare for a journey into the human mind. Let's dive into the world of psychological thrillers, starting from number 10. At number 10, we have Insomnia. A masterpiece from the early 2000s, Insomnia presents a gripping tale of a sleep-deprived detective sent to a small Alaskan town to investigate the murder of a teenage girl. The story spirals into a web of guilt, hallucinations, and moral ambiguity, masterfully tapping into the protagonist's psychological unraveling. The film's genius lies in its ability to keep viewers on edge, questioning their own perceptions. Insomnia definitely sets the bar high for psychological thrillers. Next, at number 9, is The Machinist. This 2004 psychological thriller is a masterclass in suspense, driven by Christian Bale's character, Trevor Resnick, a machinist plagued by insomnia.
Is someone chasing you?
Not yet.
Trevor's life spirals into paranoia and confusion, blurring the line between reality and his haunting hallucinations. Jennifer Jason Leigh, playing a sympathetic prostitute, adds depth and complexity to the narrative. The film's use of psychological elements, such as Trevor's guilt-induced insomnia, make for a compelling watch. The Machinist truly takes viewers on a psychological journey.
You okay?
Don't I look okay?
If you were any thinner, you wouldn't exist.
Coming in at number 8, we have Jacob's Ladder. This gripping psychological thriller follows the life of Vietnam War veteran Jacob Singer, who grapples with haunting hallucinations and a disorienting reality.
How'd it happen? No one really knows. They say it blew up.
The characters are complex, the plot dense with symbolism and intrigue. The film's calculated use of psychological elements creates a palpable tension that lingers long after the credits roll. A labyrinth of the mind, Jacob's Ladder is a must-watch for psychological thriller enthusiasts.
Dream on. God, no.
At number 7, we find Funny Games. This chilling tale of psychological terror follows a family held hostage by two polite, yet sadistic young men, who subject them to a series of harrowing games. The film's unique approach to horror lies in its psychological elements, with the villains breaking the fourth wall to involve the audience directly. The characters, from the helpless family to the deranged antagonists, are brilliantly portrayed, making the film a masterclass in tension and suspense. Funny Games is a psychological thriller that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. Number 6 on our list is American Psycho. This 2000 masterpiece revolves around Patrick Bateman, a wealthy New York investment banker with a psychopathic alter ego. Bateman's chilling narrative, riddled with brutal violence and dark humor, paints a horrifying picture of a man losing his grip on reality. Through its use of psychological elements, the film explores the thin line between sanity and madness.
I want to stab you to death, then play around with your blood.
Between the mask one wears and the beast that lurks beneath. American Psycho is a psychological thriller that leaves viewers questioning reality. At the halfway point, at number 5, is Seven. This chilling thriller revolves around two detectives, one seasoned and one green, who find themselves caught in a sadistic serial killer's web. The killer uses the 7 deadly sins as his modus operandi, leading the detectives on a race against time.
Gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, pride, lust, and envy.
The film's psychological elements create a dark and gripping narrative, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats. Seven is a psychological thriller that keeps viewers guessing until the very end. Coming in at number 4, we have Memento. This mind-bending masterpiece is centered around Leonard Shelby, a man suffering from short-term memory loss, on a quest to find his wife's murderer. The story unfolds in reverse chronological order, a narrative trick that plunges the audience directly into Leonard's disoriented perspective. With characters that keep you second-guessing and a plot that demands your attention, Memento brilliantly utilizes psychological elements to create an unforgettable experience. Memento is a psychological thriller that keeps viewers engaged and questioning.
Look, I'm sorry I don't remember you. It's nothing personal.
I do have information for you.
I'm no different.
At number 3, we have Black Swan. This psychological thriller tells the story of Nina, a ballerina in New York City who spirals into madness as she grapples with her role as the Swan Queen in Swan Lake. The characters around her, including the manipulative ballet director and her controlling mother, fuel her descent into insanity.
It's about a girl who gets turned into a swan, and she needs love to break the spell.
Okay.
But her prince falls for the wrong girl, and so she kills herself.
The film uses psychological elements to create an intense and dramatic narrative that leaves viewers questioning the line between reality and paranoia. Black Swan is a psychological thriller that takes viewers on an emotional roller coaster. Almost at the top, at number 2, we have The Silence of the Lambs. This film delves into the chilling narrative of a young FBI trainee, Clarice Starling, who seeks the help of an incarcerated and manipulative cannibal, Hannibal Lecter, to catch another serial killer.
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. Yes, you will, precious. You will get the hose.
It's a tale that masterfully uses psychological elements, weaving a complex relationship between Clarice and Hannibal that's both intriguing and terrifying. A suspense-filled journey into the human psyche, The Silence of the Lambs is a psychological thriller that leaves viewers on the edge of their seats. And finally, at number 1, we have Vertigo. This Alfred Hitchcock masterpiece centers around a retired detective tormented by acrophobia and vertigo who becomes obsessed with a friend's wife.
Only one is a wanderer. Two together are always going somewhere.
The film's complex narrative unravels in a whirl of deceit, manipulation, and fear, while Hitchcock's crafty use of psychological elements adds to the suspense. The characters, particularly the detective's psychological struggle, create an intriguing, thrilling atmosphere that captivates viewers.
You were the copy. You were the counterfeit, weren't you? Was she dead or alive when you...
Daddy's ruining it!
Vertigo is a psychological thriller that stands the test of time. And there we have it, the top 10 psychological thrillers of all time. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling journey through some of the best psychological thrillers Hollywood has to offer. Until next time, keep exploring the depths of the human psyche.